Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about the world as you know it is dying and the new world is coming in. So unlearn the old world. And the reason why I'm coming to y'all with this video, man, because we are in a time frame where the old world is going out and a new one is coming in. In the world as you know it, that you pretty much been raised in, you know what I'm saying, been programmed and indoctrinated in, that whole entire world is perishing right in front of our very eyes. Why? Because we are shifting into a whole nother frequency, which is, like I said, we already have did, which is, the new heaven, the new earth, which is the 5D, and the old frequency, which is the low frequency, that is the 3D. So the 3D is pretty much dying off, dying off, which is nothing but in an illusion, in indoctrination, control, lies, deceit, all of that. Now we're going into a total new world, which is going to be dealing with a high vibration. So as time go along, as we dealing with this ascension is purging out the old world, and we are bringing in the new world, which is the high frequency, because that old world was filled with nothing but death, destruction, and distraction. And see, we are going into a much more a greater world. When they said the new heaven, the new earth, the new heaven is the new mindset, the new earth is the planet. So the new earth is the frequency. You feel me? So the world that we are coming out, we need to unlearn all of the things that we've been taught. I'm talking about we gotta unlearn all of the stuff we learned from school, as far as like the history. We gotta unlearn all of the indoctrination what we seen up on the TV, even a lot of the movies and stuff like that. We gotta unlearn a lot of the ways of what we've been eating, the stuff that we've been drinking. We gotta unlearn all of these like behaviors that we have, picked upon up in the old world that we had to adopt in order for us to survive. We gotta unlearn all of the things what we've been taught, as far as like those isms and schisms from capitalism, racism, Darwinism, colorism, egalitarianism, all of those things dealing with divide and conquer. We got to unlearn all of those things. And see, that's part of the reason why we need to be isolated, so we can detox, not just physically, but also mentally and spiritually, so we can also, cleanse out things that no longer serve us, because we can't take low vibrational things into the new world, because if we're going to be on the high vibration and the high frequency, we could not take old world things that are low vibrational into a new world, which means we got to correct our frequency. We got to correct our mental, our spiritual, even our physical, because going into the new world, you cannot have a low vibration and a low frequency. Why? Because it's not going to match. And see, as the frequency going to get even stronger, a lot of people are going to be crashing out. Why? Because as this world perish, they get so attached to it that, as the world dies, they're going to die right along with it. So the world as you know it, you might as well unlearn everything that you pretty much have learned, and start, really preparing yourself to go into like higher consciousness, which is higher learning. Rest in peace to John Singleton. At the end of his movie called Higher Learning, right? If you look at it, it said unlearn. When I was young, I did not understand it, but as I got older, I understand it, which means unlearn all of this indoctrination, all of these lies, all of this deceit, all of this programming. You feel me? We've been living in this matrix, and we have been programmed, to stay at a lower level. Now we breaking free from the matrix. We are reprogramming ourselves to be on the what? A higher level. Like they say, the Christ consciousness. That's what it is. Because, like I said, the world as you know it is dying off, and the new one is coming in, and we got to be on high vibration and high frequency in order for us to make it through. So, like I said, it is a process of unlearning these things, because all of the habits that we picked up are many ways, but as time go along, and you start putting in the work, you're definitely going to start to see where how your frequency is going to be higher, where it's going to change. So, so you can start preparing yourself for the new heaven and the new earth, and you can ascend. You feel me? And it's your man B Miles coming to you live once again for the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.